What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll be talking about how to start once you get into the web app. Getting into the web app is obviously a very intense and stressful situation and will most likely happen either side of 6 p.m. on Wednesday. I believe last year I actually got in a few minutes early to some other people because someone sent me a Spanish website link, and for some reason that one worked 5 minutes before everyone else, so I got in and I got a little head start, which actually helped out a ton, just those few minutes. So yeah, it's very intense. Web app can be very profitable. It can also be probably the hardest time to start as a trader if you have no idea what you're doing. But there's a few things we can help you out with, a few very basic steps, which will help you not take the L from the start, because a lot of people will take the L from the start. This is all assuming that some of the stuff they give us is tradable. If everything they give us on the web app is untradable, which they have been known to do in the past, but not completely yet. I haven't done it. They have reduced them slowly with no welcome back tradable packs. Well then, expect a difficult time. But yeah, this is the website that hopefully will look. Well, this is our Discord, sorry, and this is what the website probably will look like on the day, something similar. But yeah, if you guys want to join our free trading Discord, link is in the description for all of these. 7 days free Patreon if you subscribe with Twitch Prime. Our Twitch channel, which is obviously here. We're live every single day. If you would like to pay for the Patreon, obviously links in the description for that as well. And make sure you follow my Twitter. We do weekly 1 month free Patreon giveaways. All you have to do is like, retweet, and follow my Twitter, as well as being in the Discord. We also do weekly Discord giveaways too. All you need to do is click this button in the weekly Discord giveaway, and just like these 7 people here, you can win 7 days free Patreon at the start of the game. And don't forget, there's also free tips in the Discord. Pro Gamer, one of our traders, has posted a complete FC25 trading guide on how to start the web app. Basically very similar to this video, but he's got it in written form. So if you want to join the Discord, links in the description for that. And honestly, it's probably worth your time just joining because you got nothing to lose and it's free information at the end of the day, right? So now let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to see once you get into the web app is going to be this screen. Every single year, people will debate, oh, France is best, Brazil's best, England's best. I mean, it won't ever be England. It's normally France or Brazil people contend with, and people normally just have it in their head who they want to take. I just go for France every year. I think there's more good French players. French managers go extinct pretty quick, so like obviously French clearly has more demand and probably better players, and obviously Mbappe over Neymar or Vinny. So yeah, I will go French. I go French every single year. I feel like France also helps out with some SBCs, although I will say this, in some advanced SBCs, if you can get those Brazilians from a random league, it might be more profitable to actually go for Brazil, because there's a lot of Brazilians in random leagues, and sometimes you need to build a full Brazil squad. Maybe you do go for Brazil. Maybe that's something I look into in the future. But most importantly, this decision means nothing, pretty much. So don't worry about this one, don't stress. But then we get into a couple important decisions. The kits and the badges. You might be sat there thinking, oh, how is this even important, right? Like, who really does care about these things? Well, I don't think it looks like this, the screen anymore. I believe the screen will look more like this these days, so you can actually see the rarity of the card. The most important thing here is it's not even the team. It's the rarity and the color of the badge. So obviously, this is the olden days. I'm guessing this is FIFA 19 or something because it's the same layout. Or FIFA 18. The most important thing is the rarity, because 99.9% of these, we are going to go into the club and discard these. And the gold rare ones will sell for like 480 or something. I believe it's 485, depending on the rarity, obviously, but the gold rare ones do sell 485. So obviously you're going to get a badge, you're going to get a home kit and an away kit. You can probably use your brains to figure out which ones are going to be gold or not. Like Hull City is probably going to be a silver, you can just guess. Fenerbahce might be a gold common, but Inter Milan is most likely going to be a gold rare, right? Because one of the best teams in the world. So you would select Inter Milan. So you're basically just trying to go for the biggest teams. You're not going to make the mistake of trying to sell these, because they won't sell, because they're going to be, everyone's going to be flooding them on the market, and like honestly, it's just a massive mistake because no one can even really play the game. So you don't want to be wasting your time selling the kit. Discarding is going to be your best friend during the web app, especially at the start. So make sure you get rid of that ASAP. Now, say you've discarded those 2 kits and the badge, right? Just to clarify that, you're able to discard them instantly. You're going to have to go to like the stadium, and you need to go to the club, and you're going to need to select a different one first, because that's going to make that one active, right? So you're going to need to change it and make it active, and then you can discard these. You see, 485 right here, prime examples, right? And you can see all the gold rare ones are worth 485. So 3 times 485 is almost 1,500 coins, and this is where you can start to cook. So It's going to be hard for you guys to see this, but I'll try my best to show you. But this is normally here every single year. And you can probably just about make out, it's called the Transfer Market Mastery. EA won't let me look at it, and I've obviously completed it on both my accounts, so I can't show you. But very simply, all you have to do is list cards in the market. There might be one for buying as well, or it might be included in the same one. Okay, well, this one is just listing on the market. Maybe it is just listing on the market. So this is going to be your best friend right off the bat. What you're going to see is there's going to be rewards for listing 5 cards on the market, 10 cards on the market, 15 cards, 20, whatever. I don't know the intervals, but there are benefits for that, right? So obviously, your main aim is to list something on the market which people are going to buy, because people might, if there's a buy objective, which I think there is, you want it to sell fast, because the whole thing is in and out fast, right? Last year, I believe we were doing this with bronze contracts. One of the guys, Visor, was saying that I did it with bronze contracts. But I'm assuming this year, obviously, there's no bronze contracts, so you can either use bronze healings if they're still there, or maybe even bronze players will become more valuable if you have to list players or buy certain players for the objective. But these will give you coin rewards. So you can win these players on bid, or I don't know, to be honest, if it'll even be on bid. I'm not really sure. Actually, you will be buying them on buy now, most likely for 200, and then you'll be instantly listing them again for 200. That would mean you'd lose 10 coins per card, but overall, it's going to add up to, if you sell 50 of these cards, you're going to obviously lose 500 coins, but the rewards for listing 50 cards is something like, you'll make like 3k or something. I don't know. That's your first step, and you do that ASAP, because the bronzes and stuff, or whatever card people are using to do this thing, will sell really quick at the start, and then they'll stop. There'll be a moment where they just completely stop, or like they'll take like 40 minutes to sell. That is the first step, and you need to be there really, really quick. And that can get you up to like 5, 6, 7k, which has already got you off the complete floor of being completely broke, right? After that, it really depends on what you are looking at. The web app is not really in a situation these days where you're going to have opportunity to make yourself a ton of coins in terms of buying Vinicius Jr. for really cheap and stuff like that, because the game changes will get the game early, and a lot of them and the pros will transfer points early and all these things, and people will have access to the game early, so it's not really a level playing field. The first thing you're going to look at is probably marquee matchups on Thursday. If you want to make some predictions, Pro Gamer has made some predictions in his file over here for the first week. Obviously, those are all guesses. No one actually does know. But I think his prediction is Man City versus Arsenal, Inter versus AC Milan. So investing in the cheapest players from those teams will probably be the smartest thing. But obviously, you have to hold that into 6 p.m. the next day. But there won't be a ton of supply on the market. People will try and complete those. The next thing people will look to do will be, before that, sorry, people will even be looking to try and complete these SBCs here, because you'll get some tradable packs in previous years, but I don't think they are tradable anymore. People will still complete them. These are normally the kind of things we'll start SBC solution trading at some point once the full game comes out, normally, because people will go and complete these because people will want to get on tradable cards for their team. So that's normally something for the full game. But yeah, the web app is a painful experience of either finding a method like we just talked about with the bronze cards for people trying to do the listing objectives. You're basically trying to figure out what objectives people are trying to do. And if there are any you can manipulate for yourself, like this SBCs, I don't think so though. None of these are really that good, right? Obviously, you can't do the champs one, you can't do first earned, you can't do assists, you can't do a lot of these things, right? But all you're trying to look through is these objectives, and it'll be way less, obviously, at the start of the game, and anything that can make you coins. It doesn't matter if it gives you a pack. Forget the packs. You're not trying to get anything untradeable during the web app. You're trying to get coins. To go through them, we'll be live on Twitch during this moment, of course, and we'll be all looking through it. Other people in the chat will be looking through it, and we'll be finding the ways to make the most coins possible and which objectives are the most valuable, because it always will be some. As I said, the game changers will get the game a day early at 6 p.m. So maybe we'll slide into some game changer streams and try and ask them if they can look at some objectives for us and help us out, because I mean that could be really beneficial to us, you know, to try and find out which thing we need to target straight away, which coins are going to be given where, listing and selling, you know, like if we already know list 50 cards and you make like 15k or something, obviously exaggerating, we're going straight for that, right? So that is what we're going to look for. And yeah, other than that, bidding, the web is just pain though, because there's not really many cards. People can't use the cards. People are running up cards. there's no value for a card because everything is just up and down, and no one's really using any of the cards. No one needs a team. Do not build a team during the web app. That's like the biggest mistake you can make. You can look in the future for like gold cards, which you think might rise on the Friday, but like I'll just be careful because you're gonna get a ton of supply on Thursday night with those pre-order packs, and like some of these cheap gold cards can get really killed. They might rise a little bit, but we'll have to look at some graphs for like last year. Pro Gamer did mention Kanate gold. We can have a look, but like we won't be able to see in too much detail. I think he was one of the risers, right? So yeah, you can see he did rise at the start of the game. On the Thursday, he was 3.7, and on Friday, he actually rose to 5.6. But the thing you can't see in here is how low did he get, and at what point was he 5.6, you know? Because he probably dropped after 6 p.m. content with some supply on Friday, but this is too vague. Like, we need to see hourlies, to be honest. Because it's very high chance he probably dropped at midnight with all the supply of the safe packs being open. So probably late night on Thursday night, we'll be investing into Friday morning. I'm planning on doing a 24-hour stream for that. So make sure you lock into the Twitch channel, guys. We'll be live there, giving you guys every piece of advice you could possibly need. Of course, join the Patreon if you're interested in that. We're already getting running and cooking now, as you can see. And of course, follow the Twitter and enter the monthly Patreon giveaway. And yeah, as I said, join the free Discord. You never know when you get good free tips from Pro Gamer or other traders, or even myself. Sometimes I do post in the free section too. Hopefully this has given you a little bit of insight into what to expect when the web app does come out. As I said, every single year is not the same as the last year, and it's a lot of acting on the spot and improvising. I'll also be making daily YouTube videos, so don't worry, I'll be giving you advice. But if you want the direct info ASAP, obviously come through to the Twitch stream, so make sure you give that a follow. Hopefully that was useful to you guys. But yeah, the main thing is the badges and the kits. Discarding is your best friend, and we'll see the listing objectives and the packs and the coin reward. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.